a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Colby Rebel Show. I am your host, Colby Rebel, where my goal tonight is to bring your loved ones a little bit closer. So gather around, grab your drink, get settled in, and we will get started. And just kind of hold your head up high as you progress through the next few weeks, right? There seems to be this little bit of a downturn, so to say, with people critiquing one another or people not being supportive, everybody kind of just finding a reason to complain. I don't know if you've noticed that. So, what we want to do is raise that vibration within ourselves, right? Don't let your environment dictate your vibration, because that's easy to do. Allowing your environment to control how you feel, it will put you on a roller coaster where all you're doing is following what everybody else is doing, rather than, or you're trying to resist. So again, it creates stress on your system. You may not be feeling well, you may be more tired, you may feeling yourself exhausted. And all of this is again because we're trying to hold the space. But I think when you can just hold the space with love and try not to submerge yourself too much in the news and the drama of things and people's emotions. I mean, the emotions are running like crazy, and of course, the planets and all of that are shifting. And once we just get settled in, we'll feel a lot better. And it might just take election. I don't know. But once we're through it all, I'm sure we'll all be in a better place, or we can only hope. But rather than waiting for it to happen, you know what you can do? You can say to yourself, let me put myself in a better place now. I don't need to wait for my circumstances to change to allow myself to feel better. I can allow myself to feel better in the here and in the now. And we all can do that. And that really comes down to gratitude, making a point, no matter where you are and what's going on, to find that gratitude in that space, even if it's stressful and worrisome. I think so many times we focus on our problems rather than saying, well, wait a second, I am grateful to have food on the table, or I am grateful to have my workplace, or if it's not your workplace, you have your family, whatever it is for you, whatever it is. It's each and every day is a blessing when we allow ourselves to see the many miracles that are laid before us, right? So, lots going on here at the Colby house. We have so much going on. I want to share with you. There's so many times your intuition kicks in, or maybe you feel like you're intuitive and you're just not really sure how to use it or how to kind of develop it more. Well, I'm really excited for Ignite Your Intuition. So, Ignite Your Intuition will be Monday night, July 27th. And this is a workshop that is meant to help you develop your own intuition. So it's for beginners, anyone who has a desire. You don't have to do what I do. You don't even have to be woo woo. You just have to have a desire to say, let me tune into my higher self. Let me tune into my natural compass and develop it. Because again, you know what that's going to do? That's going to help you make better decisions. That's going to help you avoid some mistakes. That is going to help you gear your life on a path that is more in alignment with you, because you're following that energy and you're following that source. Okay. Another thing I have coming up, Colby Connects. As you know, these are the online spirit messages. I love these. I really enjoy them. This one is Monday, August 3rd, and we gather around online, and I will connect to your loved ones in spirit. And it's really fun. I have found, when you do platform in a physical environment, it is really fun because you can feel like the energy in the room. But what's really been great about these online is that they're, even though everybody's in their house, it's a real coming together. It's kind of like we're all going through this together, and yet we've all chosen to come together to honor our loved ones, to hear that message from our loved ones, and to really feel that intimacy. So, regardless, it's like really raising the vibration of everything around you. So, it is a lot of fun. So, there's one more little secret I want to share. Unless you've been on my Facebook, then you have seen it. I used to be a fitness model, so I'm not sure how many of you know that, but I used to do that professionally before I did taxes. So, mind, body, spirit. So that was the body part. And what happened is Ms. Health and Fitness, they're coming out and doing this competition where they're looking for just someone to be on the cover. And trust me, I am not like the most ripped person that I used to be when I was younger. But I also feel like health is really about taking care of yourself. Health is about balance. Health is about feeling good and making that effort. And I don't know if it's, how lean your muscle mass is that counts as much as how healthy are you? Are you a healthy, fit person? And so I threw my hat in the ring here, and I have been so surprised. You can vote. You can go to my Facebook page. There is a link there. It lets you vote, you guys. It lets you vote once a day, every day. So you vote, kids vote, let the dogs vote, anybody who has a Facebook. So if your cat has a Facebook, let them vote. Then, so it's really fun. I'm really looking forward to it and just being a part of it. And that's what it is. It's about putting yourself out there, right? You miss 100% of the shots you never take, right? I believe that's Wayne Gretzky. But someone will correct me if I'm wrong. But what happens is you put yourself out there and you just say, why not? Why not me? Why not put it out there, right? And so it's been really fun because I have been floored by the amount of support from people. Just absolutely really overwhelmed, and people are sharing it. Sharing it is like the best thing you can do. Like, share, vote, share. And because that really helps get it out there. That just kind of helps put it out there and get that message out. So I do appreciate it. There's like, I think 7 or 8 more days left. So it's like, come on, we can do it. Come on. So I am going to do some readings tonight. It is our date night. So buckle yourself in, get settled, and we are going to take some callers on air. And you all know the rules. One thing you can do, if you're watching this on Facebook, you can actually hit the share button and it will share the show right as it's playing to your friends and family. So maybe they'll want to call in. So here's the deal. We are going to take callers. I'm going to do the best I can and get everybody in. I do want to ask, just know that if you have gotten through, so if you have gotten a reading with me recently, just I ask that you do hang up, and because there are so many callers, and I know people get disappointed each week if they don't get through, and they keep trying, but it is random, so we just pull them at random, and so it just helps keep that cycle going. If you say, you know what, I did talk to her last week, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, let me just kind of let someone else in and then come back in a couple weeks. You can listen on Facebook, so you can always do that. Okay. But I do want to thank you because I know all of you are always so patient in doing it. Okay. So here we go. How about let's start with the callers. Here we go. How about 929? Hey, 929, this is Colby. Who is this?
Hello?
Hi there. Who is this?
Hi, it's Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. What can I do for you?
I was looking to reach out to a loved one.
Oh, to a loved one. Okay, which loved one, though? Because we all have more
Yes.
than one.
Yeah. My uncle.
Okay. Okay, got it, Amanda.
Yeah.
So let me just kind of connect. And have I connected to this uncle before?
You might have, yes.
He felt familiar.
Yes,
That's
I believe.
He felt familiar to
Yeah.
me. That's why
Is
I
it?
was asking.
Mhm.
Okay. Would you
Okay. Either him or grandma. We could do him or grandma. He was fresh.
Okay, yeah,
He was
yeah,
fresh,
great.
so.
That's great. He isn't right. I get the sense from him. It's just that when I felt him right away, he felt like it's hard to say. Like, when you feel someone and you hug them and they feel warm. It's like he felt warm, which made
Uh-huh.
me feel like I've met him before. That's why I asked you. Now, would you
Mhm.
understand with him? I do feel like with him, um, I think trying to get things right, or that's the sense I keep getting. Like I feel like he started to work on getting things right or wanted to get things right in his life. So would you know that about him?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
And
That is definitely him.
like even relationships maybe, like making sure things were in order with people, making sure people knew how
Yes,
he felt. Do
100.
you understand that? And like
Yeah.
he's a nice I feel like he's actually a really nice guy. I just don't know if he was always communicative. Like maybe he didn't say things he needed to say in the past, or maybe he didn't have the best way. He almost feels like he was a little, I don't know if closed off is the right word, but maybe introverted or private. I don't know. There's a sense where
Very,
okay, you get it. So
very private.
but okay, but I feel like towards the end he started to,
Mhm.
I don't want to say loosen up a little bit, but I do. I feel like he's like, okay, listen, like he knew time was limited, and so I do think he's like, all right, let me push outside my comfort zone. And he gives me
Uh-huh.
now. Are there younger children around him that you would recognize? Um,
Like like
yeah,
alive, right?
yeah, 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 sweetheart. Yes, alive. My goodness.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Like
Yeah.
either
He
grandbabies
has
or
a
something like
granddaughter.
this.
Yes, he has a granddaughter and
Uh huh.
also a niece that's
Yeah.
the yeah,
Uh,
that oh,
uh,
yeah.
Okay, because he made me feel like he had a lot of joy with these grandbabies, and he makes me feel like it was
Mhm.
fun to be around them. And I don't know, maybe I
Uh-huh.
feel like they had a little bit of a close connection to them. Does that resonate for you? Do you
Yeah.
understand that? Okay. Like I think too, what's really
Yes.
nice, I see. I don't want to. I just feel like he's so much more nurturing at the end, or maybe later in life, or maybe it's just more nurturing with you later
Mm.
in life. There's something around that.
It's true. He had a hard upbringing and
Mhm.
he was like making his wrongs right.
Yes.
Family meant a lot to him
Mhm.
more towards
Mhm.
the end.
Yes, yes. But I think there was a lot of pain, which is why I think he avoided a lot of people for so many years. And
A
so
hundred
I
percent.
feel like once he said, "All right, I need to," I it's and I oh, gosh, he did give me something, and I need to make sure I I please understand, I don't think he's referring to his family in this way, but maybe it's just his own stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's like he needed to face his demons. Like it's almost like I needed to face my
Yeah.
demons. And but I mean that in like
Yeah.
such a beautiful way, okay? But he also, I think
No,
one of the
something
things
he used
got
to say.
what, honey?
That would be something he used to say as well.
Okay. He is just letting you know. He is just letting you know how much he loves you. And I think what's wonderful is like you really started to tap into him, or you really started to get to
Mhm.
know him. And I think what was surprising is that you realize that you two kind of have this really strong bond. Like maybe that was a little like, oh my
Mhm.
goodness, I didn't realize. But I think what's really fun is like I think a lot of your questions about your life growing up may have been answered because of him. Do you understand that part?
Oh, yes, very. He was a big supporter and someone that I felt comfortable going to.
Yeah.
He was like
Yeah.
a second father
He
to me.
is. It's like I love him because he's not what's nice, like he's not uncomfortable at all. I don't know how to say that. Like I think he could be a little awkward. I don't know if awkward's the right word. Hang on. I'm looking the
Yeah.
word quirky
No,
or
that is.
okay, there's like a little bit of
Yeah.
oddness, but like not in a fun way. In a like, okay, there he is. He's quirky.
Mhm.
I think he's just quirky. He is. He's
Yeah.
quirky. He has such
Mhm.
specific habits. I think this man was so big on his
Yes.
habits. Like he didn't.
Routine habits, very much. He's like
Yes.
a creature of habit.
Yeah, and I know this is gonna sound really weird, because this I'm not 100% sure why, but it keeps showing me his feet. So I don't know if he was very particular about something with his feet, or
Uh-huh.
or if there's something where, because I'm not seeing socks on his feet. So again, I'm not quite sure what that means. I don't know if
He like
there's. Go ahead. What?
maybe he liked to, I can remember him. He was always a sandal.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Or
maybe he
even
liked.
like putting his
I don't
feet
know.
in the grass. I think like even putting his feet in the
Yeah,
grass. Um,
yeah,
he's again not a hippie, but definitely if we go back in time,
yeah.
I think he's different than the family. Like he just makes me feel like he's different.
That's why we were able to connect so much, and
Okay.
I was able to talk to him because, like, he did have like he felt like he had a sixth sense,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I feel I sometimes have that,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
was able to talk to him about stuff,
Yes.
and like that's why
You
he
know,
was a very he had patience for his family pretty
yeah,
much.
and he didn't have it's interesting. I do not feel a fear of death around him. So I don't
Really.
feel I think with him, he wants you to know that in that transition, it was very peaceful.
Mhm.
So maybe it was something like he was uncertain, he didn't know what. I think there's a part of him, and I don't know exactly who would be, but he doesn't feel like he was super ready in a way. Do you know? Like either the news was shocking, or there just feels to be like a little, uh-oh, I better get this right. And he was
Uh-huh.
uncertain. He was uncertain, and yet he makes me feel like it was very peaceful. He's like, "Oh, that was nice.
Okay.
That was good." Like he wasn't nervous.
So like
So maybe like before that, maybe a few months before that, maybe you had to talk about he not that he would say he's scared, but maybe he was uncertain. Did that conversation come up? Do you understand that conversation?
it came up with my mother. He used to tell my mother that like he didn't want to like go out like my grandmother. Like he didn't
Yes.
want to ever go to
Yes.
the hospital, but he wasn't sick. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he was. It was shocking news. So
Yeah. He just makes me
it was,
feel like there was a part of him that was like it's like, "Oh, that wasn't so bad."
yeah,
So, and it
yeah.
was nice
No,
because your mom was his mom was there. So, it was nice
it's
because his mom is there. His mom is in spirit, am I right?
you know what? It's crazy. That's my grandmother. My grandmother is very much like his mother.
Okay,
He has a
okay.
better relationship with my
Okay.
grandmother versus
Okay.
his mother, which is
Yeah.
her.
So what then
Yeah,
she's there, but he makes me feel like it's his mother. So he is acknowledging her as a mother figure for him, for sure.
exactly.
And so I think what it
Yeah,
is she was very, very nurturing. So I think just
100.
as she would make everybody feel welcomed in the home, when he transitioned, she was right there and said, "Come here, baby, come right in my arms. I'm right here." Patted his head. And so I feel like he just went into such love and light. And then one last thing here, I believe that there is a larger dog with them. Would you understand either him having a dog or a connection to a dog in the spirit world? um
Uh,
I don't
they've
know.
had a few dogs
Okay.
around.
I am seeing a bigger dog, like the
Uh
name
huh.
Duke comes in. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Duke because I knew a Duke, so I don't know if they're
Two.
giving me a Duke. But it's like a tan
Okay.
dog and it's a medium, kind of a strong dog. So anyhow,
And
yeah, it's
I'll ask my.
tan, not light colored tan, darker, maybe more brown. Do you know what I'm saying? Not tan like off white, more
Yeah.
brown,
Oh,
more
like
of
a
a.
Benji looking dog.
No, no. I think I saw shorter fur and a bigger dog than a Benji.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Mhm.
know he had a dog Ginger at some point, but I
Uh,
don't know if that's the
but
dog.
see, I bet you if
Huh?
Ginger looked like the color ginger, then it's ginger. Like if the name was
Yeah.
Ginger because it looked kind of ginger, that's the color I'm getting.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Anyhow,
That's fine.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, lots of love to you, honey. Lots of love from your uncle. Grammy is okay, and I'm sending you all the love in the world. Okay.
How much is meant to me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good night. Bye bye.
You
Alrighty, let's do some more callers. Let us do it, right? How about 386? Hey, 386, this is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, this is Lori.
Hi, Lori. How are you?
Good. I was hoping to get a message from my nephew.
Okay, got it. Now, your nephew's not that old, is he? Or I got a feeling of a younger male immediately. So, does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Would you understand this? I'm kind of curious. Would you understand? I know I do feel like this is a quick passing, but is it like something that he's also responsible for? Does that make sense?
yes,
Okay, because it's like twofold. It's like he definitely takes responsibility for this, like, and I think he wants to own up to that. Okay,
okay.
I do, and I feel like people. He gives me the sense that people were trying to talk to him before this passing. Like, so I think that there is a sense of trouble. Um,
Yeah, that makes sense.
you understand that? Like, but and I think the family is trying to
Yeah,
have a conversation with him, trying to say, hey, maybe it's time to kind of look at things or get some help. And I feel like he ignored those
yeah,
things. And again, so, but he's also stubborn. So it's like he didn't exactly apologize for not listening to people. He just said, well, but they know I'm stubborn. He makes me feel like I think that would I be correct, Lori? We have got some substance usage here as well. Would is that
yeah,
correct?
yeah,
Okay.
that's
And
correct.
then
Yeah.
okay, and I just think that he gives me 3. I don't know what happened 3 days before he passed, but it makes me feel like there's 3 days leading up that something happened. And it's either like I think he was either trying to get good about things or trying to like it's such a weird situation because I feel like he was in a place of trying to make things better and then it didn't. Like it was a very quick sudden fallout.
Well, he overdosed and he was in the hospital, and
Mhm.
I
Was he
believe it was the
3
fourth
day
day they had to take him off life support.
that's it. 3 days.
So
Thank you.
that makes
That's right.
sense.
There
Yeah,
we go.
yeah,
Thank you so much. And
yeah.
I do feel like I know this is hard. Actually, I believe his mother is still in the living. Am I correct with this? And then, uh,
That's correct.
and
Yeah,
mom is. I believe mom was there when they removed the plug, or
yeah. She
I
was.
okay
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he makes me feel like to tell her that Mom, don't be sorry. Like she agonized over this. I don't think this. I mean, in all honesty, this would not be an easy decision for any parent at all. But I do feel
right.
like
Yeah,
she agonized, and I feel like it just haunts her, like it sits with her, and all she keeps doing. So
yeah,
he's showing me. She just keeps sitting there picturing him over and over and over, and I feel like he wants her to stop playing that last moment or stop playing that part because and then that's weird. Ask her if he flickered his eye or it was a weird signal, but he lets me know that it was like he transitioned. But I feel like he was trying to tell her he was okay, that it was okay. Mm.
aw.
Did she mention, is there anything, do you know if there's anything with his eyes that she would understand? Or I don't know how much you've talked to her about it.
Yeah, I'll have to find out because I'm not sure about
Okay.
that.
Because I get the sense where there's something with his eyes, and so either it's either like when he got there, it's in the hospital that I feel like she sees this or she knows it. There's something with it,
Okay.
and I just feel like I think what's important is for her to not misunderstand it, not that he was coming back. I don't feel like that was it. It was almost like he was trying to say goodbye. He was trying to tell someone he loved
You
them.
know, she had a moment like that, but I can't remember. It was after she went home, but I
Okay.
can't remember if it was when she went home to change or do something, or if it was right after he passed. But she had a moment in her kitchen.
Okay, yeah. This to me, I just got chills. Oh, he's validating you. He just yes, that's it. That's it. Chills. So I honestly feel though, he's saying this was me letting her know that in a way he was already passed. So whatever happened in that moment, he had actually already transitioned. So whether or not the physical thing was done or not, I don't know, but he had already transitioned at that point. Okay? And
That makes sense, yeah,
and
because we assumed he transitioned on the 16th, but they took him off life support on the
14.
20th.
Okay, got it. Got it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's letting you know that down. So there you go. But the thing is that he wasn't able to come back into his physical body. So it's not even that there wasn't like brain function. It literally was that it just literally like it just he couldn't come back into his body. It's the weirdest thing. He's just like, nope, nope, nope.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense though.
he's like, I don't want to go back. I'm good. But again, it's with love and it's
Yeah.
with okay. And I do. Is there a Ka name connected in this family? Kevin, Ka sounding name? Kyle, Ka, Kevin?
No.
Are you sure? Can we think of middle names or anyone that he would have known or been friends with? Or maybe again, ask mom. She might. I feel like she might know. Ka. It's like a. I know it feels. Oh, it could be Chris, but I think but I felt like it's a K. Sometimes CH will be a
I
K.
can't think of anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
write it down. Kevin, Kyle, there's a K sound. So, and if it makes sense later, put it in the Facebook comments for us, okay? And
Okay.
he just
Yeah.
wants to let you know one of the things is um I just feel like I don't know, he makes me feel like there's a closeness to you and a love for you and a sense of did he give you a hard time about something or butt heads at all with you for something?
Not really, but
Were you,
heads.
were you
Well, we
trying
did one time, I guess I take that back. We did one time have a issue.
because
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
it was
yeah, that's
about
right.
you trying to help him or you trying to make him responsible or something, and I feel like he
Yeah.
retaliated, and I feel like he wants to say he's sorry for that, and he wants to tell you how much he loves you, and that like he knows you were just trying to help, and that he also was taking advantage
Yeah.
of the situation. So whatever was happening, he wants to apologize for that. And then
Okay.
one last thing is
Aw.
he gives me the sense where I feel like I don't know why he shows me sneakers. I just get the sense uh, he shows me there's a burial site or a place where people were putting things down for him in memory of him. So are you aware of this place? I see like a tombstone, but
I'm not aware of that.
I almost feel like he's cremated. So it doesn't feel like there's a tombstone, but I feel like there's a place where friends put things down or friends laid things down for him.
Oh, okay. He was
Maybe
cremated though, yeah.
that's what I thought. Maybe just check Facebook or something, maybe just see if one of his friends kind of put something down. Like it feels like there's a little something that they did for him. So maybe just check. But I almost like you'll see it on Facebook somehow. So maybe just check with that because he's letting people know that he
Okay.
thanks them. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to, this doesn't feel too long ago, is it? Is it because he lets me know he's okay though?
Yeah. No, it's coming up to the 10 years, so
Okay. He lets me know that
yeah.
he's okay, and he lets me know that he's doing good on the other side. Like he's very active on the other side. He kind of has a job on the other side, so it's interesting. He's a little bit of a counselor, so he kind of
Good.
helps people.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a very loving
I can see
soul.
that.
He's a very loving, giving,
Yeah.
kind person. He's a sensitive person, and I it's just sometimes we get into these choices unbeknownst of the consequences. I honestly feel like that's just what it was. It's like his youth, it's his
Yeah.
misunderstanding of things, but he's making like he really is doing the best and turning things around, and he feels really good about how many people he's helping. But he does, if you don't mind
Aw,
just letting his mom know. Go ahead, Wahan.
yeah, I will. The counselor, he tried to reach out to a counselor
Got it.
for help
Yeah.
just before, like the day it happened, and the
Yeah.
counselor didn't call him back for 3 days,
Oh, that's the 3
which was
though.
that
I
3
think
days.
that's the 3.
That's
Yeah.
probably the 3
That's the
days,
3 where I
and he was
feel like
already in the
yeah,
hospital.
yes, and I
Yeah,
feel like that was him trying to call out or cry out. Like, that was his like
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. That's what that's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. That's what
Yes.
he did.
Yep. There you go. That
Yeah.
makes sense. So, but Lori, but he also says thank you. Like it's almost like thanks for checking in on him. And then July, do you have a birthday, or is there a birthday or an anniversary in July?
We're actually having a party for my husband next Saturday because his birthday's in July.
Oh, there you go. Okay, got it. There you go. Okay, there you go. Um, well, somehow your nephew really likes your husband. So there's a sense of like saying he's gonna. So yeah, you obviously have other family members coming because he's letting me know that he's gonna be there. Feel his presence when you're there. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
All right.
will.
Lots of love to you, and you have a beautiful night. Well, what's
Thank
your
you. Thank
husband's
you for
name?
taking my call.
Yeah, what's your husband's name?
Go ahead.
What is
Dan.
Dan? Hmm. That cuss
Yeah.
sounds driving me crazy. Do me a favor. You get off the phone here. You think about the car for me. And then
Yeah,
see
yeah, I will.
see it's got to mean something, okay?
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Thanks. You too. Bye.
Okay, here we go. Let us do another caller. Here we go. How about 518? Hey, 518. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. This is Megan.
Hey, Megan. How are you?
Doing good.
Oh, good, good, good. I'm so excited to talk with you. What can I do for you tonight?
I was just wondering if you could connect or get a message from a friend of my family's named Boone. We called him by his nickname.
Oh, this guy. Um, yes, I can. Tell me how much fun this guy is, though, right? So I like this guy.
I
Like
miss
I
him so
can't even.
much.
I can't even get a sentence in. So yeah, it's like he's so much fun. Uh uh it's so much fun. He's laughing like crazy. He's such a wisecrack. I don't use profanity on the show, so it's really hard. Yeah. Yeah. So it's so funny.
I'm so
Like
sorry.
he's not even it's a party. Like it's a party, Colby. You have no
And that's it. Like I can hang up. I can hang
It
up
is.
right now and be like,
That's it.
"That's it. Like this is all I
Done.
needed."
That's it. He goes, "Hey, wait. He's actually fun. He goes, I showed up. I'm done.
Yeah, like I tried it when you were on Dr. Drew the other day. I've honestly
Oh,
been trying since April.
yeah,
Because I'm
yeah.
like, Boone, I just want to say, like,
Yeah.
what's up? And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That is so great. That is so much fun. So anyhow, he's really letting me know. He's really excited. He talks loud though, I think, or because energetically. There's a lot of energy in his voice. Do you understand that?
Absolutely. He's a life of best friend of everybody. Yep.
He's a goofball though. I'm telling you, this guy is a goofball. Like he's the kind of guy that would
I
like
know.
dress like a girl
I
and
miss it.
yeah, it's like he would dress like a girl on Halloween. Like
My
he
whole
doesn't
family
care.
does.
His belly would stick out. Like he's just fun.
Yeah.
This
It
is
was
so
just unexpected, and I had so much fun with him. My mom and I did. Like even my husband knows. Like
yeah. Yeah.
He was so fun.
Does he does he
Socially fun too. Like,
yeah,
beautiful.
does he have that was quick. Hang on. What's a Budweiser? Why would there be a Budweiser? Do you know?
Oh my God! Because listen, he's I'm sorry, he's an alcoholic, but
Okay. Okay.
bless him. I mean, honestly, like if he's up there, like that's Boone. Like that's it.
But it was like Budweiser, like old school Budweiser, old school. Yes. So very, very, very fun, very exciting.
Like tonight they're having.
Did you
wait?
at my
No,
mom and wait,
dad's,
don't,
he's not
no,
there.
stop it, don't say it. He was no, you don't say it because he is there. Because oh, do they have a pool there also? Do you know if there's
it's a pond. They're playing at the pond.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So he's there. See, he's don't discredit him. He said, "Don't take me out of the game." They're gonna wait. He's gonna mess with the horseshoes. Check with them. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I know some people have bad aim, but you're gonna see some of these are they're just. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And are they doing shots?
Every Thursday night.
Are they doing shots, or do they do shots or something in his honor, or is that just him doing it?
You know what? They might be. Last Thursday was actually at the first tournament at my parents' house, and it was in honor of Boone. So.
Oh, got it.
They cut up that day. You
should find out if they did shots. I don't know if that's the best way to honor him, but he loves the idea of it. You know the little plastic cups? You know, it's like these little shots of things. Or maybe it's the ball in the cups or something, beer bong or whatever.
Yep.
But anyhow, he gives me, but again, does he do this body move? Are you watching me or are you just listening?
I'm watching right now, but before I'm not even looking at my phone because it just has low battery. But
okay, you'll have to watch
I know,
it.
He's I feel in my soul what you're about to move.
Yeah, he's moving his chest and he's like, oh, look at my body. But it's like in that goofy sense that he's doing, you know? And he's just really, really fun. Really, like, he's a bigger guy though, isn't he? Am I right that he's like a bigger guy?
Yeah, he's bigger than your average guy, bigger belly.
That's what I mean though, bigger belly. Like there's a little bit of a belly because it's got a little bit of jello to it because he just rolls, he makes fun of it. Like he makes fun with it. My
mom just sent me a video the other day of that dance.
Oh, you see it then. Okay, good, because that's what he's doing. And he gives me oh, just stop it. Oh, he must have a sibling. When they were younger, he would stick his feet in their face. Do you know if he's got a sibling that he would do that to?
I don't. I know. I think he has a brother.
Yeah, I bet you he would do that to his brother. But he lets me know he's like a big old frat boy.
He is.
And he loves his music too. He loves his music, this guy. And he gives me the sense where he is really, really he gives me the sense where he felt like he had a crew and he felt like he had a really close family. And he gives me this feeling where he just feels grateful for that. And he feels grateful for the people that like invited him. Like I think you guys had him over for holidays and Christmas, and because he makes me feel like he always had a place to go. And I think
we did.
And it seems like even though he is an alcoholic and he likes his drinking, he always seemed to be okay with it. Like, I don't know. He just makes me feel like that's who he was.
He wasn't bad at all. Like, you couldn't even tell. So it's sad, but I mean, he wasn't bad and wonderful, soulful. I really miss him. I'm 30, he's like 50, but I miss him dearly. He's great to my children, great to my everybody.
Yeah, it's he lets me know how much he loves you, and he lets me know that he is with you. And and he's just saying hi. And he's going to win at horseshoes.
Great.
He's still competitive, so watch. And then, yeah, you watch. You should talk to them. I think there's one side that you'll see. There's one side that's going to go, "What is going on tonight?" But that's just him. Technically, he's cheating.
Okay.
Technically, he's cheating.
I'll let the page know, Colby. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Lots of love to you, honey. Okay, bye-bye.
Lots of love, Colby.
Bye, honey.
Good night.
Oh, man. That guy, you guys, was so much fun. It's like, I love that guy. All right. How about 407? Hey, 407. This is Colby. Who is this?
This is Linda.
Hey, Linda. What can I do for you tonight?
I was wondering if you were able to get in contact with my son's father that passed away 3 years ago.
Yeah. Boy, what's interesting, Linda, the first thing that came in is a voice that he said a lot of things were left unsaid, or maybe some things that were unresolved. Do you understand that around his passing?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand, like, either I think he didn't have full communication with you, or there's something where I know you're asking for your son, but it almost makes me feel like he wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
There's an abandonment, like, do you understand that? Like, he feels that he abandoned you. Oh gosh, I know that's a harsh. Do you understand that though? Like, he wasn't,
That makes sense.
he's really sorry that he didn't show up for you the way you needed him to. I think, I got to be honest, I don't know. And please, you correct me if I'm wrong. Did he also not show up for his son the way he should have? Do you understand that, or is that not correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it makes sense.
Right, because he is telling me that that is it. He is letting me know that he really is sorry about that. Now your son is a little older at this point, isn't he?
Yeah,
Is
he's
a
3 now.
teenage? Okay, he's
Little.
3. Okay, would you understand him? He looks like his dad, doesn't he? Is that right, that you see his dad in his eyes or something?
In his eyes, yeah.
Yes.
Because the rest of him is like all
You
like me, like his hair and
Yeah,
everything.
but it's like,
He's got the
but
crazy hair.
yeah, but he's showing you the eyes. He's showing me the eyes and
Yeah.
letting me know that he's like, he's got my eyes. And that actually gives him such a sense of joy. Oh man, you kept trying to save this guy, huh? Oh, you kept trying to save this guy. Okay, all right. Yeah, you kept trying to save him and he really appreciates it. I think that there's some addiction. It's just weird. Is there addiction stuff with him as well? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. It's just interesting how tonight they're kind of the spirit world is kind of tag teaming one another, and maybe it's just, maybe that's what's needed to kind of to remind us that, that they understand the mistakes, that they're learning about who they are, and that they're really there's so much. He's so much more evolved now than he was. Okay, and so I feel like, oh my gosh, I just get so much. You guys had a magnetic relationship. I think there were issues with it. So either you were already separating at the time of his passing, or something feels like it slipped away. But I just feel like there was such a connection. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I do. It
Uh,
was right like a couple weeks before he passed.
yeah, you
I
broke
didn't
up.
see him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. That was too quick, honey. He makes me, I mean, that's kind of, I can't go with my logical brain. Do you have something you wear from his, either a necklace or something you wrap around your wrist more than once, or it's wrapped around something? Do you have something like that from him, or that was his?
I do have his necklace still.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. And it wouldn't happen to be a cross, would it? I'm just curious.
No, it's just like a silver chain.
Okay, got it. Do you happen to have a cross as well? Just a cross? Maybe he's showing me 2 different things. Okay. There is a cross. So I think I'm connecting the cross to the necklace. So we've got the necklace and we understand that. I believe that there's a cross as well. It doesn't have to be a piece of jewelry, but maybe there's got to be a cross connected to him. So either like his mom did something with a cross, or there is a cross for him. There's something like that. So I feel like he's trying to acknowledge two things. Okay. He does make me feel now you have full custody of your son. Am I correct about that?
Yes.
Okay. Because he makes me feel like it's almost like you're doing it on your own in a way, and he makes me feel like he's very proud of you. Like you're just doing an amazing job. But he
Yeah.
always thought you were smarter than him anyway.
With money, yeah.
I think he wants you to know. I really feel like he wants you to know how beautiful you are. Do you know the name Michael? Would
Oh,
you
I miss that
understand a
so much.
Michael? An M name, Michael? Is that
Michael.
connected to anyone, or a middle name, Michael? Mark or Michael?
His mom's friend, which is also like a family friend of theirs, I think his name was Michael, and he passed away.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna say the beginning of this year, or no, or the end of last year.
Okay. So I feel like you talked to his mother. Am I right? Because your son,
yeah,
you see, your son sees his grandma. Your this guy really appreciates that and loves that. Loves how loving you are. But maybe can you so I think tell mom about this cross, and maybe it's connected to Michael. He's letting us know he's with Michael, or Michael is there. And there's another gentleman there that feels like a father.
His dad, yeah.
Okay.
His dad just passed away in April.
Okay, so he's letting us know that he's with
father-in-law. Yeah.
Okay, he's letting us know he's with him. So I believe, because remember when I said that cross and then ask your mom, I feel so strongly.
Yeah.
He's showing that. You know what he was doing? Father, Son, Holy Spirit. He was letting me know that was his dad with him. That's why he kept showing the cross. Father, Son.
Okay.
That took me a minute. That took me a minute. Anyhow, I think there actually is a cross or something connected. So there you go. How exciting. So he sends you a lot of love.
Yeah, his father passed away.
Yep. I want you to know you are the love of his life. And I know he didn't express that. I think he just wasn't super healthy. That is what it is. He knows it, doing the best he can, but he wants you to know he loves you. He loves you. I do feel like there's something to one last thing here, baby. It's like yes, you're always going to have that bond with him. But there's a part of him that wants you to really allow your soul and your heart to love someone else with everything you've got.
Okay.
I'm
trying.
Yep. But there's just a feeling. I get that you're still holding on, and there's still like you don't open up 100. Like there's still a part of you saving it. And I feel like he's saying, no, give it everything. Yep. He's like, give it everything you've got. I will always be here. That doesn't make you love me any less, and it doesn't make me love you less. We will see each other again. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Lots of love to you, and you have a beautiful night. Oh, well, have a gorgeous night, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great night, too.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Colby. Bye-bye.
Bye, honey. All right, everybody. That is the end of our show. These go by so quick, but I love them. I hope you enjoyed tonight, and I do want to thank you for tuning in and for being a part of it. Please come and join me for Ignite Your Intuition Monday night. It is really going to be fun. Very, very beginner. No experience necessary. You're going to have a blast. Just know your loved ones are around you. Thank you to everybody who hung in there. I really appreciate you. And always call in. If you didn't get through this time, just call in. You never know. Your number may just be the next one called. Okay? Share this. Feel free. Lots of love to you. Have a beautiful night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.